We're gonna make a marinade we're gonna try deer heart tonight. So I looked up a recipe online for meat eater, and the marinade, I'm gonna cut it in half. It's gonna be a half a cup of olive oil, and this is a 1/4 cup, so I'm gonna do 2 of these. And then we're gonna do a 1/4 cup of white vinegar. Okay, and then lastly, we're going to do a tablespoon of seasoning. I'm going to use this seasoning here. Just put that right in. All right, next I'm just gonna slice the deer meat and then put it in here. All right, here it is. This is the heart, the deer heart. I've never eaten this before. Just gonna slice this up, I guess. I'm not exactly sure because I haven't eaten heart before that I know of. I think I'm gonna leave some of this for my husband to see. I don't know. I'm gonna leave the rest for my husband.
Okay, we're gonna cut up this deer heart. My wife already cut into it. She started making some little steak pieces here for us, but I'm gonna cut off this top part here, all the arteries, veins, this kind of clean it up, and then we'll cut it up a little bit. But this is from Avery's Missouri youth hunt. She shot a buck over the weekend, and this will be our first heart that we're cooking up. So I'm gonna try to get rid of most of this stuff on top. Probably not doing it exactly right, but we're gonna get rid of all that kind of stuff up here, and then we're gonna be left with this big hunk of meat here, and that's step 1. Next, I'm gonna try to cut off maybe this side here and separate it. Let's see how well I get this done. Okay, that looks like a good piece there. I'm gonna cut off some of this fat. Probably should use a smaller knife, but we'll get off some of this extra here. Okay, that looks like a decent chunk. And then we're left with this. Let's maybe try to do the same thing here. There we go. Might trim that up a little bit. Get rid of these tendons here. I think that's what they are. Put that over there. We're gonna continue cleaning this thing up. I should have used a smaller knife, but it's okay. We're already mostly through it. Got a good piece of meat here. Might clean it up just a tad bit. There we go. All right, so we're gonna put this in our marinade. We got our marinade here, which is white vinegar, olive oil, and this seasoning that my coworker got me, open season, so it's pretty good stuff. But we're letting the pieces kind of soak in here. I might cut this one a little bit thinner, get this stuff off of it. I don't think I've ever tried heart meat, so this will be the first. Alright, I'm gonna make this maybe a little thinner, if I can. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to cut it down. There we go. Smells really good. Okay, that didn't go over so well and I butchered it, but there we go. Put it in there. Put these aside. Now we're kind of left with this. I'm going to open it up a little bit. Oh, this is tough right there. Must be getting into something good. There we go. Get rid of those pieces. So if you want to do this correctly, probably don't follow me, but on MeatEater, they have a very good video that I've seen that shows you how to cut up a heart. I'd recommend that one. They also have a recipe, a couple different heart recipes, so check them out. Alright, so as you can probably tell that I'm not the cook in the house, but I am interested in this one. Get some good pieces here. For those of you who have a really good heart recipe, better technique, please drop it in the comments. I'm sure you're going to be able to do this a lot better than I did. This heart could be going to waste though, so I'm glad we got it out. We're going to put it to the test here and see how good it is. That looks pretty nice. Take that. All right, here's a good piece. If I don't watch it, I'm gonna have cube steak over here. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. We got these pieces here. We might have to trim up a few of them. Looks like the wife cut some big chunks, which is good. So we have a variety. The recipe calls for this to set and get to room temperature. We're about there-ish. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this pan heated up here. So let's get it heated up here, and then we'll throw them on the cast iron. We got our pan nice and hot here. Now we're gonna start adding some pieces. Maybe a little too hot. Alright, we're just gonna dive in and start adding some, so here we go. It's a little hot. Get to some of these bigger pieces we got here. So that one probably needs to be changed, but there we go. Gonna add a little bit more butter on top of these. There we go. Now I'm gonna add some steak seasoning. Looks like we're almost out. It's time to flip them. So let's get these things flipped. Oh yeah, looking pretty good. Hopefully I got every piece flipped in here. That one doesn't look like it. Add a little bit more steak seasoning. Here, let's throw some sucking mama on there, why not? Go ahead and just turn the stove off now. And slide it over here and start removing these. So let's start putting these over here. They look pretty good. Let's pour some of this juice on them. There we go. Now we'll let them rest. Rest for a couple minutes here. Still seem pretty hot. Now it's time for the taste test. Here's the first test. All right, cheers. See your reaction first.
It's good. It's not what I was expecting.
It is good?
Mm-hmm.
Here, let's see. I'm kind of nervous. I feel like it's gonna be
you're
tough
kinda...
Good. Might be a little more firm than usual, but it's still really good. I think we're gonna get plated up here, so pass both tests. All right, let's eat another one of these. Tender, pretty good. Actually, really good. I like that sauce. We're already talking about the next time we do this, so I think we're going to cut it a little bit thinner strips. Let's get a good one here. I like the recipe. We got it off of MeatEater.com. It's their heart recipe. Got a little tougher piece there. Okay, we're trying some more pieces here. Let's see, what about this one right here? This sauce is really good. Let's try it. It's morning. Okay, I'm gonna sit down and eat some dinner, but we're all plated up here. Got our corn, deer heart, and make sure I got a lot of the sauce.